Hello everyone, myself Tina Chandan. Today we are going to study few important steps which you have to follow while doing calculations, okay? So let's start with the topic. First of all, we'll see what are the steps you have to follow while doing addition sums, okay? We are going to take one question. The number given to you is 4025 plus 341 plus 663. Okay, now first of all, before doing addition, you have to write the places of the given numbers. Okay, we'll write the places of the numbers like ones, tens, hundred and thousand. Same way to the second number, we'll give the places ones, tens and hundred. Again for the third number, we'll write down the places ones and tens. Students, by writing these places, we will make a place safe, that we are not going to stack the number anywhere else. Okay, stacking means arranging the numbers. We are going to arrange the numbers at proper places. So let's start ones, tens, hundred and thousand. Okay, we have mentioned the places over here. Now we'll place the numbers one by one below the given places. Here 5 is at ones place, we are going to write 5 at ones place. Then 2 is at tens place. Same way hundreds place is 0 and thousands place is 4. Okay, now we'll take the next number and we'll place it in the proper places. That is 1 is at the ones place, 4 is at the tens place and 3 is at the hundreds place. Same way the 2-digit number we are going to take and we'll place it in ones and tens place, that is 3 and 6. By arranging these numbers, now our next step will be, if any empty space is there, we are going to insert 0 over there. We are going to place 0 over here. Now we are going to add these numbers. Before adding the number, you have to keep in mind that whenever you add the numbers, first you have to see the ones place. Okay, whenever you have to add the numbers, you have to go from right to left, that is from ones place to thousands place. Here we are going to add the number. 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay, now here it is a single digit number. Now we'll move on to the tens place. 6 plus 4 will give you 10, 10 plus 2 will give you 12. Okay, so you got 12 over here, but we have the place for only one digit. That means what? We have to carry on that other digit to the hundreds place. That is the next number. Okay, here we were getting only single digit. Here we are getting 2-digit number. That is 6 plus 4, 10 and 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 we are going to write 2 over here and one digit, that is 1, will carry on to the next number to the left. Okay, now 3 plus 1 will give you 4 and again here 4 plus 0 plus 0 means any number added to 0 will give you the same number, that is the number 4. In this way, if you do the addition calculation, your answer will be correct. Okay, this is the foremost step which you have to follow. The first step is you have to write down the places of the numbers. Here it is 4-digit number, 3-digit number and 2-digit number. You might make the mistake. If you write the places, you can arrange the number according to that, and after arranging the numbers, you have to just add the numbers from right to left. Okay, every time you have to move from right to left. Now same steps you have to follow for subtraction questions. We'll take one subtraction sum also. Okay, the question given to you is 8035 minus 345. Now again, when you'll see the numbers, here it is a 4-digit number and here it is a 2-digit number. The safe side is to write down the places. Ones, tens, hundred and thousand. Same way we'll mark the places over here. Ones, tens and hundreds. Okay. Our next step is, after writing the places, we have to place these numbers below the given places. That is ones, tens, hundred and thousand. We'll write the numbers 5, 3, 0 and 8. Clear? Now we'll make we'll write the next number, that is 5, 4, 3, and the empty space you can put 0 over here. Now we have to subtract the number. Again, for addition, what rule you have followed? Same way you have to follow for subtraction, that is from ones to 1000, that is from right to left you have to move. Now 5 minus 5 will give you 0. Okay. Now 3 minus 4, that means from 3 you cannot subtract 4. So what you are going to do, you will borrow from the neighbor. But here neighbor is also 0. So what we are going to do, we'll go to the next neighbor. What is there? Here it is 8. It will become 7. While cutting the number, the middle number will become 9. And here you are going to give 1. Clear? This step is called borrowing the number. Understood? In addition, we are not borrowing. We are just carry forwarding the number. While in subtraction questions, what we do, if we have the small digit, we have to borrow it from the neighbor. Now 13 minus 4 will give you 9. Okay. Then 9 minus 3 will give you 6. Then 7. Any digit subtracted from 0, that is below, if it is 0, the same number will be carried down. Understood? So for addition and subtraction, you have to follow the same 2 steps. 2 steps are, you have to write down the places, and then for addition and subtraction, you have to start from right to left. Now we'll move on to the D part, that is C part, that is multiplication questions. Now we'll take one multiplication questions. First is 734 multiplied by 25. Now there is no need to write the places over here. We'll just write down the number. That is, here it is a 3-digit number and it is a 2-digit number. So we'll write 734 and below that we're going to write 25. So before starting the multiplication, again you have to keep in mind that we are going to take this first number. Okay, you have to start with the number 5. We are going to multiply 5 with these 3 numbers. That is 5 4s are, you are going to get 20. Now 20 means you are getting 2-digit number, and here you are having place for only 1 digit. So what you are going to do? You are going to carry another digit to the next digit, that is to the left side. Okay, so 0 will be kept down and 2 you have to carry forward to the left digit, that is 3. You have to circle that number. Then 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 2 will give you 17. 7 carry over 1. Again you are getting 2-digit number and we have the place only for 1 digit. So 17, again what you have to do? We are going to take 7, that is the 1's digit, to the place here, and this next digit will be carry forward to the next number. Now next again 5 7s are 35. 30 plus 1, that means carry over, you have to add it. You will get 36. After completing the multiplication of the above 3 numbers with 5, next step is you have to put cross over here. Okay, as you have finished the one number, we are going to place cross. Now we are going to start with the next number, that is 2. Again you have to take the number 2 and multiply it with all the 3 numbers. Start with the number 2 and 4, that is 2 4s are, you are going to get 8. Again 2 3s are 6 and 2 7s are 14. Clear? Step by step you have to multiply the digit, both the digits. First you are going to take 5 and next you are going to take with 2. Now the next step is you have to add this number. Now 0 and cross means you are going to get 0. 8 plus 7 will give you 15. That is 15. Again 1 space is there, 1 will be carried over. That is 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. When you get the 2-digit number, you just have to carry it to the next number, that is to the left side. Now 4 plus 3 is 7 and 7 plus 1 will give you 8. And here it is no number is there, so 1 will be taken down. So this way you have to multiply the numbers. Okay, 3-digit number and 2-digit number. And the same process is for the other numbers also. Now we'll take the question of division. one sum will take of division. Number is 749 divided by 7. We'll start with the one digit number, then we'll take the two digit numbers also. Now here it is 749 is the dividend, okay, and we are going to divide with this number, so it is a divisor. Now you have to start with the first number. Can you see here it is 7 and 7, so we are going to take the table of 7. In 7's table where 7 comes, 7 ones are 7, so we are going to put here 0. Now 7 times 1 will give you 7, okay. Now what you are going to do, place the next number below or next to 0. Now you got 4 over here, but see 7, in 7's table you cannot get digit 4, as 7's table start with 7, okay. 7 is the bigger number than 4. Then what step you are going to follow? It is very important to take the 0 step over here. 7 zeros are 0, okay. By taking the 0 step you can carry down the next digit also, okay. So now you are getting number 49, and in 7's table you are going to get 49, that is 7 7s are 49. So what you are going to do, 7 7s are 49, clear. So this way you have to carry out the division. As you see, you are getting 3 digits over here, you are getting the 3 steps also below this, okay, and this number is called as quotient, okay. After dividing the number you got is the quotient, this one is the dividend, the answer which is left, it is a remainder, and the number by which you are dividing the number, that is divisor, okay. So this is the single digit division, you have to follow this steps. And now next is 2 digit number, the way we are going to solve the 2 digit number. Let's check how we are going to solve. The number is 950 divided by 19, okay. So we are going to take this number, inside it will be dividend, it is a dividend, okay, and the number by which you are dividing, it is a divisor, clear. Now what you are going to start with the 19th table. Now before starting the 19th table, we are going to see that we are getting 9 over here, so it is better we go for the 0 step and then carry the 2 numbers down, okay. So 19 zeros are 0. With this step you are going to take 5 also down. Now you have to check in 19th table, are you getting 95? So 19 5s are 19 5s are you are going to get 9 5s are 45, 95, sorry, 19 5s are 19 5s are 95. After getting 95, you are going to subtract these 2 numbers. You are going to get 0 0. Now again your next step is to carry this 0 down, and 19 zeros are 0. It is very important to show the 0 step, okay. I have personally taken this number for calculations because many times students skip this number. As you are getting dividend in 3 numbers, it is better to get the answer over here in 3 digit numbers, because this calculations will help you in decimal questions also, okay. So this way you have to follow the 0 step by calculating the numbers 950 divided by 19. So students, we have done this few questions related to addition, subtraction and division. I hope for tomorrow's test it will help you a lot. Thank you and have a nice day.